I'm not going. That's the one thing I thought about that I'm dreading.
How can you not go, Joe? What happened?
My flight got canceled.
Okay.
I have to tell you, the deal is so
Hello?
nice, the way they, I don't know where the kids come from, they come out of the woodwork and deal. But then, let's say they give out 200 bags.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
Who's that?
Sadia.
Oh my God.
Was it?
I'm in.
Personal joke.
I'm in.
You open the Rambam.
What happened?
Good morning.
Good morning, Rabbi Prav.
Max got already to the kibbutz.
Wow.
No, Max is staying in Yerushalayim for Shabbat, for Yontif.
I thought he was invited to your relative.
No, that's for the Chol HaMoed on Sunday. No, he already.
I thought he's going for.
Come out.
Look at
No, he.
Look, show them. Look at something unique that his son made for him.
This is more than your etrog.
My son knows I like scotch.
Oh.
So this is Signet. It's a certain scotch.
You know what it is, yeah.
Yeah, you put that road.
I never heard it. He took the box, he cut it and remade it into an ethanol case.
Oh, look at that.
And you only paid us tuition for 120 grand?
Does it smell like scotch?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Does the ethanol smell
The
like
question is, how
scotch?
much did you pay?
Look at
On the video, yeah.
$29.99.
his Mel's grandson made him an
My son,
My son.
Scotch that comes in wood box, it ain't cheap.
And that bottle's like $250.
That's it?
Signet's what, 250, 300?
I mean, this is,
I said, Eddie, thank you for the box.
remember, this is a hell of wow.
Maybe the etrog smells like scotch now.
Open Rambam Sefer Zmanim Melchot Sukkah.
Pretty right?
Yeah, very nice.
Beautiful.
It was the thought, Mal.
This is the point. This
That
is
was
the
the thought.
point.
Yeah, you have to make this. I said, how'd you do the phone?
No, I tell the kids and mothers, their fathers, that you buy a printed card with a credit card of your parents, and you say you gave it to your parents. Please take out a pen and write 2 lines to show that you did something. I mean,
Nobody.
people don't think about it. Yes.
Okay.
They
My
don't
pleasure,
like
man.
thank you cards.
When they
You
give
thought Yom Tov,
when they
Rabbi?
call Chot
No,
Sukkah.
I see. Yeah, it was money.
Like something to father.
No.
Kids came around Even the dressing house.
Says, well, what do you put? Well, you put, no. But you're
By the
left.
way, even something.
Rabbi, there used to be a show on TV years ago. The guy tells his wife, do me a favor, don't buy me a birthday gift. She goes, why? You buy me? He goes, because I'm going to pay for it anyway. So I'm telling you, don't buy me a gift.
Oh, they take it, you out to the dinner.
And it's on your card.
And I have,
Look at second, a parent bar,
Tell the rabbi that one. Don't say it. Tell the rabbi. Rabbi, tell the
My
rabbi.
sister, I can tell you.
Okay.
She bought for my brother-in-law his birthday. His birthday,
Wait.
a gold watch. I don't know how much you got.
And
She saved up the money. Where did you save $30,000? I said, and if you save that much, I told my brother-in-law, you're an idiot. I don't know how she saved that much. What are you giving up?
Parent bar.
cash money.
You can't take more instructions by email.
Look at halacha. Look at parent vav halacha bet. See, Larry, okay, but there's no time now. Chol HaMoed will talk. It's a very strange way to start the topic of Sukkot by saying Nashim va'avadim v'ketanim peturim. Why don't you start like shofar? There's a mitzvah to blow shofar. There's a mitzvah to eat matzah. There's a lot to talk. Look at halacha bet. Halacha bet. Cholim.
Rabbi Prav, can I ask you a question?
They're laughing because we didn't start it, but I already asked the question. Go ahead.
So if in Karban Pesach, women are mechuyabet to be part of Karban Pesach, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So why and what is the logic or the
Realize that it has to do with Sukkim. Asking why is she patur from Sukkah? Why is she chayav in Korban Pesach?
that's my question.
Of course, it has to do with it. I mean, the right way to look at it, if you want from a rabbi's speech point of view, is Korban Pesach. Pesach is a family celebration of us becoming a nation. So of course a woman is part of it. Sukkah is to commemorate and remember an event. For us, it's more important. It's not a family experience. Pesach is family experience. Look a second in Halacha Beit. Cholim u'meshamsheim pturim min hasukkah. Not only the sick person who is patur, why? Because sukkah is teishvu ke'en tadu, the sukkah is a substitute for the house. If I don't feel comfortable in this room because the steam is broken or because the air conditioner is broken, I would move out, yes? Meshamsheim, why is the Osek b'mitzvah? This, the topic of Osek b'mitzvah is here. Osek b'mitzvah patur min hamitzvah. ולא חולה שיש בו סכנה, אלא אפילו חש בראשו, ואפילו חש בעיניו. But here is the point. If I have a headache, not because of me being up in the sukkah, I would have the headache in my dining room, you're not patur min sukkah. It's only if the sukkah contributes or causes to you not feeling good. Yes. ומצטער, פטור מן הסוכה. You realize מצטער is a different category.
Yeah.
So for instance, when I was packing last night for today, I put my heaviest sweaters and tonight it's going to be cold.
Right.
42.
If I sit outside 10 minutes today, I'm cold. Yes. Before I go in, I already calm myself this way, I feel comfortable. Otherwise, after eating the kazayit, I have theoretically an excuse to go out. Yes.
Is it, but Rabbi, if you're mitzvah, let's say, like you said, let's say it's 42 degrees. If you sat in your dining room and it was 42 degrees, you wouldn't sit in your dining room. You would go to your living room, right? I mean, you would, let's say another room that has heat. So now, I want to sit in the sukkah and it's freezing. And if I wouldn't sit in my dining room in 42 degrees, why do we force ourselves to sit in the sukkah when we wouldn't sit in our dining room?
If your house is 42, you move to your kid's house.
Yeah, of course.
But if I have an electric heater, I would put it in my dining room.
Yeah.
Me putting the sweater is putting the electric heater in the sukkah. I mean, yesterday when I walked out, you have two electric heaters going out.
Oh, very warm.
A fellow said, I ordered it today. I hope it's coming for sukkah. I mean, you are creating the sukkah.
Right.
But Jimmy,
So you are right. No, Jimmy's point is
Jimmy's the point.
correct.
If Rabbi, if your heat broke tonight, your house is 42 degrees. Would you go stay home by one of your children,
No,
or would you
yeah.
stay in your house? Or would you stay in your house?
Right.
Things are not
The
that
point
bad.
is,
Last night,
that bad. 42 is not that
last night I came home, the temperature was at 67.
What,
Put the
if
heat
you
on.
stay in your house?
No, I'm just saying.
you think your kid's house so bad. The point is, no, but the point is, you have nothing.
Put the heat on yet. You put the heat on.
David, but the point
Put the
is,
heat on last night.
No.
Jimmy, you have nothing to gain by eating in your dining
October
room.
20th.
If you are in the sukkah, every second you're there, you're gaining.
No, but is it a mitzvah to sit there if it's 42? That's my point. I know we like to say, is it a mitzvah?
Would you go to a game?
I wouldn't. Some people would. I wouldn't. I'm just saying. The rabbi says it all the time. If you go sit in the Yankee game, and it's, you have to be consistent.
look further. ואיזה הוא מצטער? זה שאינו יכול לישון בסוכה מפני הרוח או מפני הזבובים. You realize? The wind, the mosquitoes, the bugs, the bees, yeah. והפרושים או מפני הריח. אוקיי. האבל חייב בסוכה, yes? I know a fellow that lost his mother. Rosh Hashanah, she came to shul already, she was 105. She died right before. He said Shiva till Erev Yom Kippur. And today, the Shloshim is over, yeah? So he told me, you understand, my mood is okay, everything is over, but
Yeah, it's still there.
he told me he was so used to his mother that after he ate the meal, Yom Kippur, he picked up the phone to call his mother.
Wow.
It says out of habit. I called my sister, she said, this is exactly what I do.
Rabbi, it's almost 15 years my father passed. I go to take him home after the
Right,
I have a knee-jerk
this
reaction
is
to
Cool.
So this is a aver chayav b'sukkah. You might hear this. You might think.
Yeah, what's the hadush here? I don't know.
You might think the
Happy in the
mood it
sukkah.
is the mood.
Is it
So
Avel
the
Patur
mood.
from any mitzvah?
This is the point. The mood is your
Oh,
mood,
yeah,
not the
okay.
sukkah. But I mean, you have to say. The mood is not your. The
No,
sukkah
right.
doesn't
The fact that
contribute.
it's saying
The
Avel
mood is
Hayah.
the situation.
Why would I have
Chatan b'chol hashusvinim. Theoretically speaking, if someone got married last night and he's still celebrating the 7 days, פטורים מן הסוכה, כל שבעת ימי המשתה, עוסק במצווה, פטור מן המצווה. See, the concept doesn't exist by us. Can you imagine 7 days you and your family and your good friends used to celebrate together? Here, חתן ושושבינים, anyway. Okay, שלוחי מצווה פטורים מן הסוכה, it doesn't apply to us really. But theoretically speaking, guys, if you're on a mission to do a mitzvah, you're not obligated to eat in the sukkah.
Yeah, but Hatzalah member had to go with the patient that he's there the whole night, could sit in sukkah.
100%. Look at halacha hey.
But Rabbi, why is there no hayub on this, let's say, mishpaha to celebrate the sukkah? I mean, you see, I understand there's a celebration, but why they put to, if they're going to celebrate in the house,
So
why can't they go
Rashi-
outside?
So Rashi says in Masechet Sukkah because there isn't enough room. Today, my sukkah is 16 by whatever.
Right.
But by them to sit in the sukkah and to
So if
become-
you have enough room, you still not
No,
changing the halakha, no?
definitely would be chaya.
Yeah?
See Rashi says it in Masechet Sukkah. Look at halacha hey. כיצד היא מצוות הישיבה בסוכה? היא אוכל ושותה ודר יומין דיור כל 7 הימים בין ביום בין בלילה כדרך שהוא דר בביתו בשעה ימות השנה. אוקיי, we saw in the שולחן ערוך, כל 7 הימים עושה אדם את ביתו ארעי, ארעי is temporary, ואת סוכתו קבע, you know, it goes so far, that חיי אדם says, that don't put a tablecloth on your table in your house. Make sure
To
you
show that it's not permanent.
Yes. Okay. כיצד? כלים הנאים, הצעות הנאות. Remember, there's no paper plates in the sukkah. Yes? I know a big Talmid Chacham, his wife was a professor in Brooklyn College. Sukkot, to go out of the house, she bought very fancy paper plates. He told his wife, every non-Jewish professor that you bring for Shabbat, you put the Wedgwood tile on. Wedgwood tile. I said, it's Sukkah Ramala. And the Bible about Sukkah, at least tonight, tonight is tomorrow night.
But if you're having 40 people, isn't it a little bit hard for the wife?
Right,
So
right,
that's why
right,
she brings it.
right.
Oh, should normally do it in the house.
David,
The truth is
David,
today, they make very nice plates. They make nice plates. Don't use the cheap paper plate. There's nice
No,
places.
No,
Say
I
like that.
I told
Yeah,
you.
but
David, if you take the real nice
No, the real one, the nice one.
Some of them you don't know if it's
Yeah,
real
yeah,
or not.
No, I think the point is, if you do it in your
You're
house for
helping-
40 people, then you
Right,
do it in
right,
the sukkah,
right,
same
right.
thing.
That's
Yeah, for sure, he's right. He's right for sure.
Okay, so the rest we read, but let's read it again. אוכלים ושותים וישנים בסוכה כל 7 בין ביום בין בלילה. ואסור לאכול, ואסור לאכול סעודה. חוץ לסוכה. סוכה is a permanent meal. אלא אם אכל אכילת ארעי כביצה. You go to work in חול המועד, you can take
Shmini Atzeret, is it the same?
No. We're
why
not
not?
מחמיר is not.
It's a separate holiday.
No, he's asking
he's
in
asking
America.
We said the sukkah
It's
was
the
a
same
bit
thing. He said you're not supposed to sit. That's what I'm talking about. Shamini in Eretz Israel, it's 1 day.
No, he's asking here, he's asking
It's 1 day.
Yes, I'm
I
sorry.
understand, there's no hayub to
So
sit.
Week from
the
service
Gemara
day.
said that you have to sleep with the sukkah also, Shmini said, but the Gemara said that the Skim said, since we know the period of the year. ואין ישנים, you have to realize the Rambam,
They didn't sit in the sukkah at all on Shmini Atzeret. I asked my father, he goes, there's no such thing sitting without a berakat.
ואין
Yes or no?
ישנים,
Your father had his own rules in the other country, you know.
I think he's right.
ואין ישנים חוץ לסוכה אפילו שינת ארעי. You realize the Rambam is very strict about
Sleeping.
taking a nap. A nap cannot be taken outside of the sukkah. Now the Rambam, not in a usual way, says, ומי שיחמיר על עצמו ולא ישתה חוץ לסוכה אפילו מים, הרי זה משובח. Now the Rambam is moving to tonight in the Sukkah. Tonight. אכילה, what?
You gotta try hard tonight.
אכילה בלילי יום טוב הראשון בסוכה חובה.
With thermals.
אפילו אכל כזית פת יצא ידי חובתו. If you're tuned in the language of the Rambam clearly is indicating you eat more than a kazayit. Even if you ate only kazayit. So tonight, guys, we are the men in the house. It's our job to give everyone, man and a woman, a large piece of whatever you eat, pita or chali, whatever, yes. But you should eat 2 kazitim. The Rambam says, אפילו אכל יצא. מכאן ואילך, חול המועד רשות. רצה לאכול סעודה, סועד בסוכה. רצה אינו אוכל כל שבעה, אלא פירות או כליות, חוץ הסוכה אוכל. Okay, now it goes into...
outside the sukkah, up to 2 ounces?
What?
What, I can't, somebody wants a mizunot outside the sukkah.
Yes.
A mizunot up to 2 ounces?
Hamotzi even, right? You're not just mizunot.
Okay,
No, I'm talking, you know.
No, but I'm saying the halacha is even hamotzi. You know, under a kapetza, you're allowed to- I mean,
Okay,
qualifies.
you're not, okay.
I said, but still
Let me show you
kapetza.
now, the next topic in the Rambam is Hilchot Lulav. Let me show you a very important halacha that we're not...
The whole holiday, no rain.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be very
Yes.
warm during some of the days.
Yeah, after the first 2 days.
Shabbat
it's
Sunday,
nice.
it's gonna be like in
Straight
the
sun.
70s.
Cold, but straight sun.
That's good, that's good.
When is it going to be 70?
Yeah.
Look in Perek Zayin now, go
Look at
to
Florida.
Perek Zayin.
Say, check how far you left.
Look in Perek Zayin.
It's getting warmer on Friday. But the nights are so cold.
Perek Zayin, look in Halacha Chet, read Halacha Chet.
Rain, wind.
כמה שיעור אורך כל מין מהם? What is the minimum length of each one of the 4 species? לולב, אין פחות מ4 טפחים. Now, keep in mind that 4 טפחים is the spine, not the leaves, yes? When you measure, you're not measuring from the tip to the bottom. The shidra, you know what the shidra is? It's the spine.
Right. So you mean where the spine more or less ends
It's the extra
from the
thick-
bottom?
No,
The bottom
bottom,
of the
you can
spine.
see clearly from the
So you can see the spine. Supposed to hold the
Yeah.
spine apart.
No, but the thing,
Look at
even
facing
on
this.
top,
Spine face up.
what we see on top always is the leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rambam
the
says
spine.
go to the spine.
Right.
אין פחות מ4 טפחים. אם היה ארוך כלשהו, it can be as long as you want. ומדידתו, you measure it משדרתו from the spine. לא מראשי הערים, not from the tip. והדס והערבה, אין פחות מ3 טפחים. So remember, this is the way it was given, that the lulav has to be 1 tefach more.
More than.
If your adasim are very expensive, adasim beautiful, you should do the lulav. Otherwise,
Rabbi, is that the spine part of the lulav, or could be the tip of the
spine,
lulav?
the spine.
Spine part has to.
No, I'm sorry, no,
The tip.
the tip,
has to be
yes.
Otherwise, it's.
Now, if your adasim are very long adasim, you can cut the adasim at the bottom, not at the top. Again, he says clearly, look, no questions in the next slide. Skip a line. אם אגד הלולב, if you tie the לולב with הדסים, צריך שיהיה שדרו, the spine of the לולב, longer than the הדסים הנרבות. טפח או יותר. The minimum size of the אתרוג is כביצה. Now, please listen carefully. In Brisk they make a big deal, but it's a Rambam מפורש. Look at הלכה ט', slowly, this is tomorrow morning.
Oh, I forgot which one has to be longer on the left, the Arava or the Hadas? The Hadas, right?
I'm just saying, but let's say.
Look at הלכה ט', look at הלכה ט', מי שיגביה 4, like this is what we spoke yesterday, מי שיגביה 4 מינים אלו.
What panic, Rabbi?
See, for the first chapter, the Rambam spoke about the Sukkah only, now he talks about the 4 minim. פרק ז' הלכה ט'.
Thank you.
It says על תא בהלכות לולב.
Yeah, I have it.
ושיגביה 4 מינים אלו, בין שיגביהם כאחת, בין בזה אחר זה, בין בימין, בין בשמאל יצא, והוא, as long as, שיגביהם דרך גדילתם, only if you are holding it the way they go, אבל שלא כדרך גדילתם לא יצא.
I mean, upside down on it?
Right, oh, the etrog, listen carefully what he says now. Remember, this is the Rambam telling us what to do tomorrow morning. ומצווה כהלכתה, if you want to do it perfectly, שיגביה הגבודה של 3 מינים בימין, hold the לולב tied with הדסים, ואתרוג בשמאל, ויוליך, ויביא, ויעלה ויוריד, וינענע הלולב 3 פעמים בכל רוח. Now the Rambam is telling you how to shake. Look, many people, as they hold it, they look to the Rambam doesn't say, so look at the Rambam. Keitzad molich umenanea rosh alulav 3 פעמים umeivi. So I'm taking it there and you shake it there, yes? You're not
Or
shaking.
you have to shake it at all.
Okay. So the
Na'anea means going back and forth, doesn't mean shaking it.
So Tosafot say, "Az yiralelu atzaya." The winds are making the trees move and shake. But look carefully. V'chein ba'aliyah v'yirida.
Rabbi, just said I
So
thought
how do you do?
just back and forth. That's 3 times. Not to go, not shaking it while you're taking it in and out. No, we don't shake it.
3 times.
Yeah,
No. He's
And then
telling
three
you
thumbs up,
shake it
up,
after
and
you
down.
got there.
I ain't saying that's not our custom.
We're movers, but not movers and shakers.
We're not movers and shakers.
Robert, the hand is what? To lift, just to,
What?
the hand did a, so he's just lifting it?
Yeah, you're holding it.
Okay. So he's saying.
Wait,
they-
without
they
shaking,
they go out, we go like that.
Once, he says Yatzah here,
Look.
then he tells us what else
Look,
to do.
look.
That's a different reason. That's a different
This is why you go. You
reason.
fulfill it the minute you lift it.
Okay, I just want to be clear there.
Now please listen carefully what he says now.
So maybe according to Rabbeinu Tam or.
והיכן מוליך ומביא, בשעת קריאת ההלל בהודו להשם כי טוב. What is the Rambam saying?
When do you do this?
You tomorrow morning, either you make the bracha in the sukkah or in the shul, and you shake it. According to the Rambam, shaking in the Hallel is part of mitzvah leticha. Listen carefully. Rambam clearly says it. והיכן
Where?
מוליך ומביא. Where should you do it? What do you mean where? When I make the bracha tomorrow morning before I start Hallel, I'm shaking it already. Rambam says, but there is another half. והיכן מוליך ומביא. Half a second. בשעת קריאת ההלל בהודו להשם כי טוב תחילה וסוף. Here the Sfaradim do it the way the Rambam says. Ashkenazim are slightly different. He says, בהודו להשם כי טוב תחילה וסוף. Right? The first הודו, the הודו then. ובאנה השם הושיענה. באשכנזים, בהודו you say four times. יאמרנה ישראל כי עולם חסד הודו להשם כי טוב. Okay. Now the Rambam is telling us
Oh, we
here,
only do it on the first one,
the
right?
shaking in the Hallel is not a new mitzvah to shake in the Hallel because of Hallel. It's a deal in a tilat
Part and
lulav.
parcel of the mitzvah.
Why is it important? What happens if I happen to have 2 etrogim? I made the bracha on etrog A, and yes, says the Rambam by Hallel, make sure that you are taking the same one.
Oh,
Why? Because
part B of the
you are-
mitzvah.
Exactly.
Part B of the
Switch
mitzvah.
it, then it, yeah.
If
He
you're-
requires.
Rambam is telling you it's not a new mitzvah of shaking because I'm saying Hallel. This is how the mitzvah of Netilat Lulav is being fulfilled. As a
So,
matter, yeah.
When somebody goes by Chabad and they give you the on the table, they give you this thing, go shake it. You didn't do all this stuff. You just lifted it once, said the bracha.
You fulfill the
Yatzah,
mitzvah
you
Minato.
fulfilled.
That's
But
it.
the rest of it is not an additional mitzvah. It's a hidur mitzvah. Is it completing? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's called the
You're,
do mitzvah.
so the rest of this, after he says, lo yatzah, if small yatzah, after that you fulfill the mitzvah. You're done.
You get
And
65
the
on the
rest,
test.
so one second, the rest
You
is
get 90.
the rest is hidur mitzvah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the Rambam, this is the Rambam saying.
Rabbi
Yeah,
Prat, on Thursday morning, when you go to shul, is your lulav and esrog in the shul or you bring it from the house?
okay, but I happen to be in a neighborhood where you have on Yom Tov you're allowed to carry it. So it's
Yeah,
not-
but my question is, but
I
you've
bring
already
it from the house, yes.
because you're already lifting the lulav and esrog right at that time.
Eli was,
It's in a holder.
Eli was asking you
That was
yesterday.
yesterday. I told you
Eli
that the
was
second
asking
day,
yesterday. The
it's
answer
in a
is,
holder anyway.
the answer is, your kavana is not to be yotzei until you shake it and you take it normally. Subconsciously, yes.
There's no.
If the man knows from nothing, then it might be a question. But for us, I know that my kavanah for the lulav and etrog is when I take it out of the box, take it out of the plastic cover, and
In the interim, you're carrying it in a holder anyway. It's not carrying the.
Why?
You're taking it in a holder for sure. You're not.
Basically-
Holder.
The
Plastic
plastic.
plastic bag? Oh,
You're
okay.
not touching the lulav itself.
Actually, that goes to, we never answered. Somebody asked yesterday with gloves, so you're
in
saying
a
with
minute,
gloves.
in a minute. Rambam continues. Disappeared. That's right. That's right. עשה לאגודה הזו,
You didn't answer yet.
עשה לאגודה הזו, זה רמב"ם מוצא, עשה לאגודה הזו
Gimon?
גימון של כסף ושל זהב.
Sleeve? What's Gimon?
Is connecting, is tying together the three with silver or gold.
Like you said yesterday,
Strand-
gold.
Oh, או שכרך עליה הסדין ונטלה, אלא מה זה כרך עליה הסדין?
Like a piece of
This is
fabric.
the, you see us or not? Oh.
Now he's in.
No, because this is, okay. Look a second. Rambam says karach alei. Rambam, I'm holding it this
Oh, so the
way.
wrapper.
It's a glove.
Oh.
Rambam says, oh,
So there's no
shekarach.
concept of hatzitza. That's what he's telling
This
you.
is the point.
There's no hatzitza.
Correct.
Not permitted or not
Unlike
permitted?
Avodah of Kohen, unlike Avodah of Kohen Gadol and etc., the concept is you must do it with your hands. Remember on Avodah B'Yom Kippur,
Right.
every time the Kohen goes to the mikveh, it says, and he wipes himself. Why is it? It's a Mishnah. Says the Mishnah Lamelech, the drops of wool and with a chatzitza, he has to make sure
There's no.
The alav is tapag.
Allah is tapag. And every time you say it, why? Says the Mishnah
Dries
Lamelech,
himself.
the wool is a chatzitza.
So I give you another example, some people use these braided holders,
Yeah.
the braid is really not part of the lab,
Right,
the holding
right,
with the braided
right,
holder.
right,
so
right.
that they touch the
Okay,
lab
so but the
itself.
braid,
The braid is made out of the same material.
so the braid
Bamboo.
נקרא מין במינו אינו חושב.
Oh.
מין במינו.
It's an extension of.
Not,
Eli's-
even if it's not,
Eli's question was the glove is not mין במינו.
Where else do we have that principle?
Yeah, I told you by Kohanim.
Kohanim, beam,
But he wants
no,
another-
beam,
he wants
no,
another example.
where it's okay to have the same material. Well, I can't think of any, where else would that
In a
be?
minute, I'll tell you in a minute. Look further the Rambam.
Rabbi,
I just want to
you're saying
finish
about the
this.
Kohen Gadol. What's the hatzitza if there's a drop of water on his shoulder, on his
Because the Torah says that the garments have to be on his body.
Oh, it says the
This
garment, not his
is
avodah.
the
his
chidush
garment.
is even though 99.99 of the garment is on your body.
Right, it's not considered
isn't-
on your body, there's a drop of water.
זה
The
חידוש.
truth is though, the water is gonna get absorbed by
I
the
know,
clothing.
but.
So what is it? For half a second, it's a hatzitza, the rest of the time it's not.
Okay, the question is for how long,
Once you get
if he
to
starts the Avodah immediately, you're right. If he has to talk, if he has to walk 5 steps, you're
He's gonna
right.
get absorbed.
evaporate anyway.
ככה הוא אומר, הוא אומר,
No, it's gonna get absorbed, Ronnie. The
This
clothing
is
is
why
gonna
the
absorb.
Mishnah emphasizes Allah
Allah
ומסתפק, משתמלך says. Look further. So let's read again י"א. עשה לאגודה הזו גימון של כסף ושל זהב, או שכרך עליה הסדין ונטלה יצא. לקיחה על ידי דבר אחר, הילה, this is glove.
If I have a,
לקיחה, הילה, על ידי שמה לקיחה. It counts as a לקיחה.
so Rabbi, if the guy has a pair of
והוא-
pliers or something like that, is
והוא שיהיה דרך כבוד. This is the point.
If
If the gloves that you have are gloves of a painter, smell,
If they're rubber
if
gloves,
it's
no,
דרך,
not
if
nice.
it's דרך כבוד, ודרך הידור, שכל שהוא לנאותו אינו חוצץ.
So if you're wearing the gloves,
אבל,
your
wait,
hands are
wait.
sensitive and you
Wait
don't
a
want to get
second, wait a second. אבל אם נתן את המינים האלו בעציץ, if you're taking the 4 pieces in a vase of wood, right? Yeah, תודה רבה. מה?
Tomorrow morning, it's gonna be very cold and you're wearing gloves tomorrow morning.
לא היו הפסוקים האלה שהראית לי, זה לא היה בראם. שני הפסוקים של רב חיים קניבסקי מביא, אחד היה בראה, איפה השני?
לא,
כולם בראה, כן?
Yes, the first one is Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot.
כן, נסתכל אותו, תודה רבה. He showed us a very nice, תגיד להם, זה ביוב של רב חיים קניבסקי.
And it says.
This is the brother of Paul Sasson.
It says over there.
This is a good part of
At the end of the thing, you have to go to, you go to Yerushalayim on the Hajj. So it says over there, you have to go to Yerushalayim, to the place, Asher Yibhar Hashem. You have to go to the place where Hashem is going to put his Shekinah there. That's what it says by Pesach. That's what it says by Sukkot. Shavuot, by Sukkot, it says, it doesn't say the Shekinah and Shemo Sham. It doesn't say to put a Shekinah there. So the question is, why doesn't it say to put the Shekinah there? By Sukkot. So Reb Chaim Kanievsky says there's a Zohar. The Zohar says that when a person sits in the Sukkah, the Shekinah comes to the Sukkah.
Wow.
He says that if the Shekinah comes to the Sukkah, it means that it's not the Beit HaMikdash. It's not the only place where you have to go. Where the Shekinah is there. So therefore, you have to go to the Beit HaMikdash because the Kadosh Baruch Hu. But it's not Shekinah Shemo Sham. Because it's Shekinah Shemo.
Rabbi Prague, are you saying that tomorrow morning when you're going to go in your sukkah and it's going to be very cold, you can't wear gloves? Are you saying that?
No, the opposite. I'm going to go to sleep tonight with gloves, and tomorrow when I sit in the sukkah, I'm also sitting with gloves.
No, but when you bench lulav and esrog, I'm saying.
Oh, and the Rambam seems to say that it's fine as long as it's fine gloves and not gloves of
Okay.
Some people want to make the cat on the lulav in the sukkah before they go to shul.
I don't understand sleeping with gloves. You want to sleep with gloves in your house?
On COVID, they did.
If cold,
You wouldn't. I'm just saying you wouldn't. I don't understand this.
Every year my grandchildren left for me. I look like an Eskimo when I woke up.
But Rabbi, you told us you would do
So
it.
I'm saying again that I'm not looking for a way to get out of it.
But you're doing something the Torah didn't even ask you to do.
No, the Torah didn't say don't do it.
No, the Torah said do whatever you do in your house. Would you sleep with gloves in your house, or would you go to your daughter's house when you
It's
saw
an
that?
interesting, this is Eli's question.
Rabbi, I have a question. Do you ever say when your wife says, please come in? No, she never.
This is part of the V'samachta b'chagecha.
Okay.
No, a question. I'm not saying it as a.
No.
I'm being serious.
No, I have to refine it better. No, I told you before, the reason is because if I'm there and it's warm, I was by my son in Upstate, just freezing, but I got this one of these standing electric heaters was much warm in Sukkah. So if you don't have it, the Sukkah was 40 degrees. You put it in, it's 59.
Oh, that I understand. When you have heat in your house, but to wear gloves where you wouldn't
So
sleep
I'm
with
saying
gloves.
that the gloves for me are the I have to refine my explanation. Okay.
That means you wouldn't go outside with the coat?
You see, I don't.
I would sit in my dining room with my coat. I'm
Okay,
not
so
outside.
Let's say somebody doesn't have heat in their house.
You don't stay in the house. That's the point. You go to somebody else's house.
Silly, what you say.
Rabbi Prague.
Can we calm down and let the rabbi give us a class?
Where you
Yeah.
go?
So,
You're not listening to my question.
I
know.
It has to be like the house.
I'm
Would you sit in your dining room with your coat?
People have.
Look at that.
Rabbi, tell them do what they want, Rabbi.
That's right.
I agree with you. Mike.
That's crazy. We're wasting time.
Look at that.
I have a question, another question. Rabbi Prague,
Objection.
do you go in the sukkah on a cold night for yourself or to teach your children and grandchildren something?
Today I'm doing it for myself. But remember, subconsciously the kids watch it all the time.
That's why I'm asking the question.
I told you many times that Rav Liponovich used to say when he went to South Africa in the 50s, many Lithuanian Jews made financially very well, and even though most of them didn't keep most of the mitzvot, but they really supported Torah. Anyway, found a man that keeps Shabbat perfect. Says to him, look, everyone around you is not. What says when I was a kid on World War I, my family was fleeing to Minsk. It's Friday and the train is late, and my father says to my mother, I'm jumping off the train because Shabbat. She says to him, it's Shabbat. He says, my mother was crying and he jumped off, I'll never forget it. He joined us 4 or 5 hours later. My father jumped off the train Shabbat at Aisha. The guy lived in an environment that no one kept Shabbat. No, I say it by kids.
They see it.
Guys, Jimmy.
Yeah, but Rabbi, you told us a story, Rabbi Feinstein, what he said when a father lost his job every week, but he came home and he said it's tough being Jewish. The kid, the kid took that and ran to other way.
That's the way the father acts.
That's
That's why.
not just the act, it's the father's
negative.
it's the way the father does it.
So it's Maaseh Avot Siman Babanim.
This is similar to this.
I said that, but I said it's not just enough to do the mitzvah, you have to show that.
There was a fellow in Baltimore who was fired every Sunday when he didn't come for Shabbat. He used to hang it as a decoration for Sukkot.
All the fire,
Yeah.
all the pink slips.
So this is good.
Okay, that's not good.
Like
This
last
is
night I went to pick up my Lemonade dog. I brought 2 of my grandsons with me. Let them see.
Kids remember it. Kids remember it.
Now takes them when he bargains, the guy.
Look at you. Look at Alachayot Gimel. Yud Gimel. מצוות לולב להינטל ביום ראשון של חג בלבד. בכל מקום ובכל זמן. Originally, ואפילו בשבת.
Including Shabbat. Wow.
The first
First
if
day.
you learn the Mishnah, the יום ראשון is the Oraita, even on Shabbat. ובמקדש לבדו,
7 days.
נותנים אותו בכל יום ויום משבעת ימי החג, every day שנאמר, ושמחתם לפני השם אלוקיכם 7 ימים.
Including Shabbat.
Correct. Now, please listen good to what he says now. חל יום השבת להיות בתוך ימי החג, אינו ניתר בשבת, וזרע השם אלוהיכנו, this is for us. But later,
They did it, no?
right,
In the
in the
Mikdash, in Shavut B'Mikdash.
correct. Now, look now in הלכה י"ח, ובזמן הזה שהכל עושים על פי החשבון, we do know exactly that tonight is the first day of Sukkot, ושאר הדברים כמות שהיה, שלא ינטר, לולב בשבת כלל, לא בגבולים ולא בארץ ישראל, ואפילו ביום ראשון. ואף על פי שהכל יודעים בקביעות החודש. Even though everyone knows, כבר ביארנו שעיקר האיסור בנטילת לולב בשבת, זרע השם יעבירנו 400 בשבת. Now,
so that means even in Yerushalayim where there's a Eruv, let's say the old city that
correct,
everybody holds by, you still go there. That's the point.
No one.
Yeah, how about Yishalayim about the shofar? Do the blow the first
Thing.
Okay, so if you know,
no.
there's a famous Rif. Okay, the Rif says in Yerushalayim because the Beit Din was there.
Oh, if there's a big
Right.
yeah, not
Yeah,
that,
The Rif in Morocco, some did it when the Beit Din was there.
not just in Yerushalayim. he says
Now,
that.
if you want to see, look now in הלכה כ"ג. בכל יום ויום היו מקיפים את המזבח בלולביהם בידיהם פעם אחת. You know this? Every day they used to go around the Mizbeach. This is why we do Hosha'anot. And they used to say, Ana Hashem Hoshiana, Ana Hashem Atzlichana. So what we do every day to walk around, it's exactly to commemorate. וביום השביעי מקיפים את המזבח 7 פעמים. וכבר נהגו ישראל בכל המקומות להניח תיבה באמצע בית הכנסת, והיה שuyevit permanent, ומקיפים אותה בכל יום, כדרך שהיו מקיפים את המזבח זכר למקדש. We are going to talk on חול המועד, if so, why don't you say the same way you do in Pesach? זכר למקדש כהלל. When you count ספירת העומר, it's also זכר למקדש. When do you say, when don't you say? Big discussion.
But the Ben Ish Hai even says if a person's bringing home, put a chair
Right,
and go around the chair.
Yeah,
The concept is so
yeah,
strong.
Question on Pesach, which is machloket what happened in Pesach.
Why do we say right, זכר למקדש כהלל? Why do you have to say it? כך היה, לוקס סגל הלכה כ"ד. כך היה מנהג בירושלים. יוצא אדם listen to something fascinating. כך היה המנהג בירושלים. יוצא אדם מביתו שחרית ולבוא בידו. נכנס לבית הכנסת והוא בידו.
See, Larry, here it is, they walked it with it.
מתפלל והוא בידו. יוצא לבקר חולים ולנחם אבלים והוא בידו. The question is, what are you fulfilling by holding the four pieces in your hand? The answer is, I'm not fulfilling anything. It shows that this is important to God. If you got a medal,
Yeah, that's your badge of honor, so to speak.
this is the badge of honor.
Yeah.
But look at the order of the Rambam. יוצא לבקר חולים ולנחם אבלים והוא בידו. Only כשיכנס לבית המדרש ושלחו לביתו. Because you cannot learn and focus holding something in your hand. But any other activities that you did.
So is it better according to Harambam, if I come tonight, I bring my love and I want to leave it in shul so I don't have to carry it tomorrow? It seems like Harambam's telling me don't do
Let
that.
it carry.
Walk,
Now,
walk
he
the
was-
shul.
Jimmy says that he's right. Jimmy
No,
says
but that's
something
not-
very
now, I
nice.
always do that, but now according to this,
Why
I should do it
why
tomorrow.
didn't the people leave it in the shul? Because you're making a statement.
You're
Everyone
walking in the street with a lulav.
You want to weigh
So
your
tomorrow that you're
It's
saying
nice to
don't,
you.
huh?
You know what?
Nice to you.
Wait, there's another
Wait, tonight.
Wait, you ever walk out of something? I walked out of my house and then I forgot it. I see people walking with it. I said, oh, I'll go back and find it.
Right.
No, but according to this, you should, and really like Jojo, we leave it in the closet. He's telling you to take it home.
תשמע קושייה יפה, תשמע קושייה
Aren't you
יפה.
wearing your Yankee jersey on the way to the game?
הנה, כל הרמב"ם, משפטים שכתובו.
You know they're gonna lose. You know they're gonna find a way to lose.
Listen to an interesting question, Larry.
It doesn't make a difference if they're 3-0.
Larry, look a
Who's gonna
second
lose?
in ספר שופטים הלכות אבל.
It's always a miracle.
By the way, that clock was wrong.
Can't be. How about
That's
this
an
one?
atomic clock.
How about this one? How about this one? Is it
That's
fake?
good, no, that's good, that's good.
So there's a theory that says with one watch, when one watch lowers all the time, but two you
That's
never
wrong.
be sure.
Wow.
You hear that
How
one?
about Hak Sameach?
חג שמח, you and your family.
No,
You're here, you're going to deal.
I'm here for the first.
Very nice.
Now we can have a
Look a
conversation.
second,
We can
look a
finish
second,
quiet.
Larry. פרק י"ד בהלכות אבל הלכה ז'. ז'.
Gotcha.
You don't have listen to something interesting.
Jimmy. So you want to hear the last thing Rabbi had to say?
Look, Rambam says in, listen carefully. The Rambam says in הלכות אבלים, Yeraeli means the Rambam is no Talmudic source.
Oh,
It means שניחום אבלים קודם לביקור חולים. If you have a choice today to go to either ניחום אבלים או ביקור חולים, go to ניחום אבלים. Why? שניחום אבלים, whatever you
Let's hear.
think,
Let's hear.
whenever you think the Rambam, ניחום אבלים ידעו חסד עם החיים ועם המתים.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go to ביקור חולים, this is famous
Family
Rambam.
and the.
What, can you say that over again? I'm sorry.
Rambam says שניחום אבלים גמילות חסד עם החיים ועם המתים. Which means, if I go to the house of the Aver and they talk about interesting current events, it's very interesting. But the Rambam says talk about the deceased. It's a nichum abelim.
Putting the mourners and.
Now, let's go back to our Rambam. Now we go back to our Rambam.
He says Bikur Cholim before Nichim Abelim.
Chavdale. Rambam tells us that
Bikur Cholim first.
Chaim went first to Bikur Cholim, then Nichum Abelim. The opposite mamash. This is a question.
And what does the Mishnah say? Elu Devarim She'en Lahem Shira Pe'evari. Keep going.
חסד כלה ובעיית המת, אבל אין שם ניחום אבלים anyway, אין במשנה.
Right, that's the thing. I saw it right away.
An extra mitzvah to make a cholech sameach on Sukkot.
Okay, Eli says, תשמע, says Rav Soloveitchik, brilliant. On חול המועד, there's no mitzvah, there's no avilut on חול המועד, yes?
Oh,
So this is why the Bikur Cholim.
Takes a back seat because it doesn't.
what's the Avel? What is he even bringing?
Why should he even write it?
Oh,
Because
Eli, because there is a halacha that we don't know, and the halacha is that Shulchan Aruch says, on Shabbat, if you had no choice but to go be Menachem Aver on Shabbat, do it. There is a Yichum for the man, but not for the men. So the only one of them exists. אתה מבין? יש...
Oh, the maid, so who exists? The maid or the other one?
לכאורה, the Aver itself exists.
It's not a, but he's not a bill. Maybe you told me the maid is still.
The Aver is not externally shown.
Okay.
But the part of will is that you show that you care for it. This part of it is even al Chol HaMoed. It's a beautiful diuk in Rambam. Yes. So have a wonderful Yom Tov. Yes. Yeah.
Could you maybe during Chol HaMoed, could we do Nisuch Hamayim and
Definitely, but as I hung up, look a second in the Rambam here. The Rambam.
Starting Sunday morning.
Zoom,
Zoom, 464.
Sunday morning, 464, yes. Look at the Rambam.
9 o'clock on Sunday, like normal.
As we
during the week, it'd be about
look at the
7:30.
Rambam in the Halacha Yud Bet. In
and where?
Halacha Yud Bet, this was done by Nisuch Hamayim, yes? Okay, so we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, but I just, because I don't.
There is a halacha Moshe Sinai that every day on Sukkot you have to pour the water. They used to make a big celebration while they did it. Yes.
Have a good Yontif, Rabbi Prague. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach. That's the good news for Israel for the 2
Larry,
days.
Chag Sameach, Larry.
Chag Sameach, everybody. A good Yontif.